Welcome everybody back with it. Today we're gonna be doing a Should You Summon on the Christmas Burn the Witch rerun. Now it has it has all three rounds of Burn the Witch, having Christmas Noel, Nene, the OG, Noel and Nene, and then round 3, which was Bruno, or round 2, which was Bruno. So let's get right into it. Now, I'm gonna try to rush through the characters I don't even think that's worth talking about, such as this Ikkaku. She is mainly just a normal attack unit, mainly for Senkaimon and GQ, but other than that, there are just many better options for her, especially when it comes to GQ. Just really good options compared to Ikkaku. But she's alright. I wouldn't say she's really worth going for, but she has very limited uses. If you want to use her in GQ, you can. If you want to use her in Senkaimon, I'm pretty sure she does have a stage in Senkaimon, if I'm not mistaken. But other than that, that's pretty much Ikkaku in the nutshell. I really don't think she's worth that much talking about. Next is going to be the fierce battle Ikkaku, which I do think he's pretty good. You can still use him in PvP to this day. DR link minus 16%. He does have inbuilt last ditch, which is nice with the weakened duration, but thanks to the current meta at the moment, where it is literally prevent last ditch, he kind of fallen off a little bit, right? But he does have a boost SA2, which isn't too shabby. He's a holo killer, so you could use him in GQ, but keep in mind there is a better holo killer than him with a better boost, which is going to be the Shinji that we got about a couple months ago for end of month. Overall, I think Ikkaku is okay. He's still okay, 40% bruiser. He still holds up quite nicely. There's just a better booster with more damage. That's the only difference, right? But he's still usable if you do want to use him, right? If you are not nuking Hollow Weeks, he's a great addition to it. Next, it is going to be Machine Yoruichi. Now, Machine Yoruichi is very good when it comes to GQ, when it comes to mainly nuke runs, right? So her SA2 is a 960 AoE in front of her, which is phenomenal when it comes to sinking that strong attack with the Soul Bomb to make it a sub-0 or just a sub-1, right? So other than that, her DPS is quite low. She only has 20% Berserker compared to our 40%, 60% Berserker that we're currently getting nowadays. So, and she does have burn and everything besides her boost SA2. But overall, I think she's an okay unit. Her SA1 is going to be 1,000 by 1,000, not too, well, 1,200 by 1,200, not too bad. SA2, 960, so she will guaranteed do her SA2 first in GQ, and then SA3 will be a 1,200 full screen. Her kit is good, but the damage is just lackluster. That's the only difference, right? But I do think she's great when it comes to GQ runs. Other than that, don't really recommend anyone to really use her unless you do like her and she's your favorite character. She's good. Don't get me wrong, I think she's great. It's just her damage is a little bit lackluster. The boost does help a little bit, but keep in mind, with the cooldown on a boost, you only have a SA1 and SA3, right? But overall, I think she's alright. She's pretty good. Next, it is going to be Solido Shiryuki. She's only a Senkaimon unit. Now, she does have a droplet skill, but it is only 17%. So it is a downgrade of what we currently have with 30%. So, but you could give her the 30% link if you really want to be using it, right? Because obviously there are some units with a 30% droplet soul trait. Now, if you want to give it to her, all power to you. It's definitely worth it. But overall, I think she's okay unit. She is just like Yoruichi. Her SA1 is actually a 1,000 by 1,000. SA2 is going to be 800, and the SA3 is just going to be a full screen. Now, she has Senkaimon on stage, but other than that, she's pretty much just there for droplets or Senkaimon. Other than that, that's really the only two places I would use her. You could use her in GQ for a side unit to nuke in Guild Quest, but there's just many options, right? So, next, it is going to be, I think it's the Bruno Witch characters, right? So it is going to be Bruno. Now, I love Bruno. I love his character. He holds up quite well. My only problem with him is that his damage is quite low, right? He was an arena character. He's still good when it comes to arena. He's still some of the best units in the game for arena. Not the best anymore, but he's still up there, right? So he has 1 Barber plus 1, Berserker 40%, hidden enemy chance 100%, which is very nice. Sharpshooter, great. Double Killer, Soul Reaper, and a Arongar, which is a great combo, which I do like. Hopefully, we'll see more in the future. But his main purpose was mainly for Guild Quest, right? He was able to nuke Soul Reaper and a Arongar, but thanks to 7th Anniversary Ichigo existing, 7th Anniversary Ichigo nukes harder than just Bruno at 205 versus a 505 Bruno. That's quite insane. So Bruno, his entire purpose is pretty much gone. Now, he's good in an arena. Like I said, if you want to use him in arena, he is still very good there. But other than that, his damage is quite It's 40% Berserker. His kit is not too shabby as a 960 SA2 and beyond full screen SA3. And then the SA1, people don't like it. It's a 40% pushback. I don't mind it. I actually like the SA. But overall, he's okay. He's still good. Don't get me wrong. I still think he's phenomenal. He has insane value having Sharpshooter, Double Killer. But when it comes to GQ purposes, where he really shined the most personally, he's fallen off, right? He's still good. You can still use him if you do not have 7th Anniversary Ichigo, but there's just better options, right? Next, it is going to be Nini. Now, Nini, she's okay. I think she's all right. She has 60% Berserker with a barrier SA2, but having that barrier SA2, that means it's going to take quite a while for it to come back. Other than that, she has Nullified range resistance, and for how old she is, she holds up quite well with a 60% Berserker, 40% recharge, and a double killer, having a Ronker and no affiliation. Her kit is going to be a 40% pushback. SA2, like I said, is going to be a barrier, and then SA3 is going to be a beyond full screen. Now, SA1, good. SA2, long cooldown. Holds you back a little bit. And then SA3 is just a beyond full screen. Overall, I think she's okay. Do I think she's worth going for nowadays? That comes down to you. She has no stats elements, so she will be doing a little bit less damage in IT just because she cannot proc any stats elements. Therefore, she's never going to pierce iron skin unless they really want to add that in the future for attainable skills, but I don't see that happening. Next, there's going to be the Christmas Nene. Now, Christmas Nene is... her damage is lackluster, but she is very, very nice when she does have killer, right? So, she has Frenzy +2 with weakening on everything, right? She has anime chance 100%. She has a Super Mind Link Slot Potion unit, the normal Link Slot Potion unit, and then she has Disabler versus Soul Reaper and no affiliation, which is fantastic for her. And then she just comes with a Frenzy +2, Devastation 60%, and then a Soul Reaper no affiliation killer with a 40% recharge yet again. Now, her kit is good until you look at the SA2. SA1, 3KB, perfect. SA3, a beyond full screen, perfect. But her downfall is her SA2, which is a crawling vortex. It's not a homing vortex. It's just a crawling vortex. Now, if she had a better SA2, I'll say she's better. But having this SA2 does hurt her quite a bit. I'm going to say that right now. But overall, she's still good to use this day. I just don't like her damage just because Frenzy 2, without any with any Berserker or anything, hurts quite a bit in my opinion, right? But she's still good. She's still good. She's still a super link slot push unit. So if you are struggling to get that, it wouldn't be bad to toss 5 steps, especially if you're a newer player. Tossing a couple steps on this banner is not bad, right? Next, it is going to be now Christmas Noel. Christmas Noel still holds up extremely well. Now she has a hollow no affiliation kit. She has Bombardment +1, weakening on everything, revive on her special. Not only does she have that, she has Disabler versus Power, Hollows, and no affiliation, and then she has the status element Spiritual Pressure boost 80%, which makes her very, very relevant still to this day extremely well. Next is she has the Super Link Slot Potion unit and the normal Link Slot Potion unit skills. Overall, she is still a super high value unit, and in terms of GQ, she is very, very good. You could use her in 4 weeks of GQ if you do not have Yamamoto. In terms of a no affiliation nuker, she's still the best no affiliation nuker to this day. Now, 40% Berserker with her 80% SP boost holds up quite well. Her kit, a lot of people don't like her kit. I don't mind it personally because she has the 80% SP boost. She wants to proc it, right? So having 18% mag SA1 is not bad because she wants to proc the 80% SP boost. Same thing with the SA2, which the SA2, in my opinion, is the best strong tech for units that have Disabler or just want to proc the SP boost. It is a 750 suction vortex pushback, just like Tokinata and Retsu. Now, next is going to be a beyond full screen SA3, but other than that, she holds up quite nicely. People don't like her kit, mainly the SA1. I think it's fine just because she wants to proc it, right? So, next and last is going to be the OG Noel. Now, OG Noel, she still holds up quite well when you look at it. She has 80% Berserker, thanks to her 20% Sultry and 60% inbuilt. And then she has Nullified range resistance, strong attack recharge 12%, Sprinter burst 1, devastation 60. She has a Soul Reaper, no affiliation killer, no stats elements, keep that in mind, but her damage is quite high still. Now she has a perfect kit, 3k beam, 960, and then a 1200. Her SA1 has like a little delay for it to come out, but overall, I think she still holds up quite nicely. Now, I don't think she's the best mind unit anymore, she's definitely not, but she's still top 5 in the game. She's still good. I still like her. Some people don't like her, but I think she's alright still today. Remember, came out, about 2 years ago at this point? She's still good. I still like her a lot. But, should I recommend summoning? I don't think it's a bad banner. If you are a newer player, tossing 5 steps is not too shabby to try to get your hands on the Christmas units because they are super link slot potion units, right? And if you're able to get them duped out, they could really carry you. They really can. But other than that, though, good luck if you do summon. I don't think it's that bad. I will be summoning that, but that's mainly because GQ. Right? If you care for GQ, getting Noel is not a bad idea. But keep in mind, end of year can potentially have a new no affiliation nuker. We don't know, right? We don't know. But on that, thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you have a good day and good luck if you do summon. On that, I'll see you guys later on. Peace out.